In February 2025, Russia deployed its Su-57 stealth fighters into active combat operations for the first time during joint drills with Belarus, fully operational and combat ready. It wasn't just a test flight, it was a signal. After years of delays and doubts, Russia's next-gen air fleet is no longer a rumor, it's real. Backed by the Su-75 and the hypersonic MiG-41 in development, the Kremlin isn't playing catch-up anymore. They're preparing to leap ahead. But what if Russia starts exporting these jets to US rivals? And could this flip the global air power balance? Watch till the end, because what's coming next might change everything you thought about who really rules the skies. Tensions between Russia and the United States have never really disappeared, they've just taken on new forms. Instead of nuclear brinkmanship and ideological standoffs, now we see it through black radar blips over Alaska. Just this year, US F-35s intercepted Russian reconnaissance aircraft near American airspace. These aren't isolated events, they're part of a growing pattern. Moscow isn't poking the bear, it's testing the fence. These flybys serve a purpose. They remind the world that Russia is still a global force in the air, and behind these actions lies a much larger strategy. Russia isn't trying to go head-to-head with the US in numbers. It's aiming to shake the balance with precision. That starts with its new generation of fighter jets, each one more strategic, more stealthy, and more symbolic than the last. Su-57 Felon. The Su-57 isn't just Russia's most advanced fighter, it's their boldest statement yet. Sleek, angular, and purpose-built for stealth, the Felon is Russia's answer to the American F-22 Raptor. It's designed for versatility, air-to-air, air-to-ground, electronic warfare. And while the US still holds the edge in stealth technology, the Su-57 introduces serious capabilities: supersonic cruising, advanced thrust vectoring, and internal weapons bays that reduce its radar signature. Russia claims it's a true fifth-generation fighter, and though the numbers remain low with around 20 units active, it's no longer a prototype. It's operational, and it's evolving. Moscow has already struck a deal with Algeria, making it the first export customer. Whispers also circulate that North Korea may be next in line. That's no small detail. If Su-57s appear on airfields outside of Russia, the geopolitical airspace changes immediately. The Felon is more than a jet. It's a flying billboard that says Russia's back in the air superiority game. Su-75 Checkmate. Then comes the Su-75 Checkmate, Russia's boldest attempt to disrupt the fighter market completely. First unveiled like a rock star at Max Air Show, the Checkmate was pitched not only as a stealth fighter, but as a direct challenge to the American F-35. A single-engine, low-cost, export-friendly warplane designed to flip the market on its head. Its concept is slick: affordable stealth, long-range capability, modular construction, and state-of-the-art sensors. It's aimed at nations that can't afford American jets but still want cutting-edge air power. But there's a problem. The Checkmate hasn't taken off literally. As of 2025, no working prototype has flown. Budget constraints, technological hurdles, and internal reshuffling have caused major delays. And yet, Russia keeps parading it at international expos like Aero India. Why? Because even in concept form, it draws attention. It sells ambition. And if Russia pulls it off, they'll have the most aggressively priced stealth fighter on the global market. For the US, that's not just competition, it's disruption. MiG-41 PAKDP. If the Su-57 is stealth and the Su-75 is market disruption, then the MiG-41 is pure science fiction turned potential reality. Dubbed the PAKDP, this hypersonic interceptor is designed to replace the legendary MiG-31. And if Russia's claims are to be believed, it will fly at Mach 4.3 faster than any operational fighter jet in existence. That's nearly double the speed of the F-22. The concept includes next-level specs: anti-satellite capabilities, ultra-high altitude operations, and AI-assisted targeting. In theory, it could even launch drone escorts at extreme altitudes. It's meant to intercept incoming missiles, high-speed bombers, and possibly even space-based threats. But there's a major caveat. The MiG-41 remains on paper no prototypes, no test flights. Still, the idea that Russia is developing a jet capable of chasing hypersonic weapons is enough to make Pentagon planners lose sleep. If this becomes real, it could alter how the US defends its own skies. Comparing titans. So how do these Russian projects stack up against the crown jewels of the US Air Force? It depends on what you're measuring. The F-35 has unmatched sensor fusion. The F-22 has unparalleled stealth. The US flies hundreds of these jets and has more on the way. Russia, meanwhile, has fewer advanced jets, but builds them for different priorities: dogfight agility, long-range missiles, and raw power. Then there's the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, America's 6th-gen jet project, which already has test platforms in the sky. The US leans into digital warfare automation and sensor integration. Russia leans into speed, maneuverability, and brute force. It's not a matter of better or worse. It's a matter of strategy. Russia doesn't need parity. It needs parity where it counts. A handful of stealth fighters in the right place at the right time can punch a hole in even the most sophisticated defense. Russia isn't just building jets for itself, it's building a global sales pitch. Its strategy mirrors China's: offer competitive prices, less political red tape, and decent performance. Countries like India, Egypt, and even Vietnam have been approached. Russia wants its jets in the Middle East, in Southeast Asia, in Africa. And with sanctions tightening, these deals matter more than ever. Each export strengthens Russia's influence, funds its defense budget, and puts pressure on NATO to adapt. If the Su-75 checkmate hits mass production, Russia could become the world's #1 exporter of low-cost stealth fighters. That would shake the arms trade and shift military alliances in unpredictable ways. Russia's military-industrial complex has learned how to do more with less. Their fighters may not have the polish of Western jets, but they pack serious punches. The Su-57, for instance, carries the R-37M, a missile that can kill at over 300 kilometers. Their radars are evolving, and their electronic warfare systems have become surprisingly effective. But they still face hurdles. Stealth materials are less durable. Avionics updates take longer. Engines are being refined but lag behind Western efficiency. And sanctions have slowed access to high-end microchips and materials. Still, these jets are getting better with each new batch. Russia's not aiming for perfection. They're aiming for effectiveness, and they're getting closer. Every new fighter jet Russia introduces sends a ripple through global air strategy. It's not just about NATO scrambling intercepts or the US reassessing budgets. It's about shifting the psychology of air dominance. If Russian jets appear in the skies over Syria, or patrol the Arctic, or get sold to America's rivals, that changes everything. Suddenly, US jets aren't flying uncontested. Commanders start asking harder questions. Do we have enough reach? Enough stealth? Enough speed? Russia's aim isn't to start a fight, it's to make any fight too dangerous to consider. That's how you win a war without firing a shot. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, then do one thing: hit that like button, drop a comment with your take, and share this with someone who loves military tech. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that bell icon so you never miss the next big headline in global defense.